All right, we're back with our ninth multi-world with finally the Witness. We finally unlocked it after we have gold Chrono Trigger. It was holding it that whole time. Very first game we played, unlocking the last game we're playing. All right, so shouldn't be too bad. We know all of the mechanics in this game, because if we're going back and watching our vanilla playthrough we did of this, which is pretty good. If you haven't seen it, just go check it out. But we know everything in here, so we should be able to blow through all the puzzles pretty quickly. Let's take a glance at the pop tracker real quick. Yep, there we go. Let's see what we have access to. Let's make this a little bigger so it fits a little cleaner. Does that look? Yeah, you can see. Well, over into the actual window. There we go. All right. So this is everything we have access to. So there's still some mechanics that we have locked to us. So you can see down here, we don't have our colored squares. We don't have our black and white squares, but we do have progressive symmetry. We don't have our sound dots. We have progressive dots. We have negative shapes. We have eraser. We have the boat. We have triangles. So we have a few things access to us. So we're starting here in the tutorial. And then we're able to go out and then go from there. So while we have the entry panel, we can't go inside and do the things inside. So I think our biggest focus are going to be like over in this area and here. There's a couple things in the caves that we have access to. Not a whole lot. I have access to one laser. There's another laser, yeah. Two lasers. That laser has been collected, but it's not activated. Three, four. We have access to 4 lasers right now. 5 lasers, so we can't quite goal it. One color bunker. Yeah, we don't have access to color squares or stars or anything like that. But maybe we can find some unlocks out there while we're doing it. We will see. Let's get to it. Oh, and another thing that the randomizer added, we'll be finding like some Easter eggs just kind of sitting about. So we'll be picking those up, and then every certain number of them sends out an item as well. So like there's all these on here, but these are not in logic. I have it set to easy because honestly, I don't know how much I'm going to like these. I don't really like just roaming around and poking at things, trying to find stuff. I like making progress. So I may not have those on in the future, but I figure our first round we'll leave them in and see how they feel. All right, let's get to it. And we have speed boost active for a very long time. So there's our seed. We did it. And I need to turn down the mouse sensitivity. I don't know why. I don't like that it resets your controls when you start a new game. Gotta see if there's maybe a mod that's like, all right, just lock it in place, please. Oh, yeah, and that little green dome, that's a teleporter. So we have teleporters active. I can hit E to teleport to different locations. So it just helps us get around the island a little quicker. So we got our basic mazes. So I don't know if these were collected or do we have triangles? I guess we do have triangles. So it'd be difficult to see exactly what's been collected. I need to really pay attention to the tracker. Tutorial gate. To your patio floor. So patio floor is this over here, which I found last time. So we'll see if this sends out anything. If I can remember exactly how I did this before. I think it was something like this. Two. Is that all of it? Yeah. That was quite it. But this should be it. Nope. All right. I gotta remember exactly how I did this before. Oh yeah, I missed these two. Say it was like it's over. Then over to the exit. There we go. That was it. Which then unlocks this. Which I don't know if this was the actual solution. There's like multiple exits, and I couldn't quite tell what they were doing. But I did send something, so all right. Let's see, that worked, yeah. And found our own speed boost. Cool. All right. And we don't have any environmental puzzles in because there would be one like here-ish. If you look through here and click this and go through down, the ZP is disabled, so we won't be able to do it. So there's no environmental puzzles. All right. If I can remember the layout for all of these. This location was previously collected. Nice. Okay. At least it tells you. To go back here first. Do this one. Go out the bottom side, I believe, first. Speed boost. We got a speed boost for a long time. I didn't go there. Another one over there. I did need to go up first. For some reason, I thought it went outside. I was wrong. That did not go over here. Damn it. What am I forgetting? Oh, this one. Duh. Remember the mechanics. I remember where everything is. We'll get there. That'll just take a few runs. Because like I said, I've done all these puzzles exactly once. So I don't remember where everything is. And also the puzzles have been changed from vanilla. It's the same general difficulty, same mechanics, but the puzzles themselves are different. So there's no power going to the outside. To the top, and there was no juice going through that wire. Interesting. Not doing the secret ending. Hey, we received our shapers. Alright. Let's see here. So now with that, let's see if we can redirect the power real quick before we leave. No, but alright. Maybe because that's a puzzle we don't have a mechanic for yet. I don't know. We will figure it out. But we got everything in this area. Let's go do this important part. Where's it at? There it is. Gotta go pet the doggo. Oh yeah. This was something they added into the rando. Yeah, got our Brussels kit. Okay. So, let me take a look here. Outside tutorial shed row should be right out here. This is the center. Yeah, here is the tutorial. So what it looks like when we don't have a mechanic is something like this. It's like, all right, we just can't do it because we don't have the actual mechanic. Here, dots, we do have. Let me start here. Start here. And we go up through. That area is blocked off. I think we need to go this way. Nope. That produces a blocked off area. Yep. Hey, look. Speed boost. And I get a lot of those. All right. So this, we have access to the door, but nothing on the inside, I believe. He's a hard to Wind Waker. All right, yeah, because we don't have the region. Each region has a key that unlocks the doors within that region right now. So I have it set up in the ammo. So while we have access to this puzzle, which would normally unlock this door, we don't have the key for the region, so it doesn't actually unlock the area. That gives us our teleporter. Whereas these, we have the key and have access to the area. We should be able to do all of these, I think. Yeah. Where does it start? I feel like this is the power we needed to get over there. No, It's just started up. All right, that's fine. Keep getting stuck. This thing's stuck underneath my mouse. It's annoying. All right. So we're going to have to come at this at a weird angle, kind of like this, over, down, through. Oop, no, that's right. All right, so we got to get both sides. Go that way. So we'll start here, go over. That means we need to go up this way, actually. Okay. Through there. This is getting that area blocked off. This is cutting off that area. If we did it like this. We need to get this one here. Only way to do that is by coming through the bottom like so. Actually go this way. Actually, let's go around this way. Yeah, there we go. That's more like it. It's getting locked out. Just tag that. Go up. Back down. Just snake all the way around. Yeah. All right, this has to go this way no matter what. There's just no other option. So if we start this way, it would just be like that. Nice. This location was previously clicked. Yep. All right, so that means we will need to do some puzzles that were collected just to power the things. Even though it was collected, it doesn't automatically turn on the power. That's good to know. Go this way. This one, the colors need to match. That black can be either color. When you click is always going to be the green one. So it might be better to start green over here. Do that. So we do that and then go over. We're just cutting off our exits. So we might stay. Go this other way, actually. It's going to cut off that green down there. This might actually work, though. Yeah, there we go. We just stay on its side. Yellow is the only one that really matters. Need to go further here. It's cutting off our exit, though. Yes, I know we have puzzle skips. No, I'm not going to use them. Might be better to go the other way. We just split it in half. Like this. There we go. Mirror Curious, Symphony of the Night. Don't need that. It's more the same, but the color slowly starts getting faded, I think, in this one. Yeah. Slowly stop being able to see the yellow line. So grab those, come back around. Focus on the green. Just focus on yellow. There's only one exit, so it means we need to do something like this. Can't go through the center like that. Okay. Slowly losing vision. The yellow. But that's fine. We don't need it. That's probably completely invisible. Yep. All right. This is where it gets a little bit more confusing. They definitely made these a little bit more difficult than vanilla. All right. So to go, might actually be able to just do a zigzag like that and just hit everything because they're all dead center of thing. So if we go up, that should get that one. Or no. This collides. Okay, so it is just doing the straight reflection. So yeah. Something like this gets that one. This one gets that one. This gets that one. Yep. All right, cool. All right, that gets that yellow. That gets that yellow. That gets that yellow. No, this one is flipped a different way. So this one gets the yellow. Gets the very top yellow. Gets the right yellow. And then exit. Yep. And this one, we just need to zigzag. Probably just go down to all the way over. Back. Nope, not quite. Because it's right here. So let's grab that one. Then over to there we go. Our vessel, Symphony of the Night. That opened up both sides. Yes. All right. So if I remember correctly, we need to grab all these and then mirror it on the other side. So do this. So we go all the way across, loop to the top, zig to the corner, and then loop to the end. So all the way over, single loop. Yeah, and then straight up. Straight up. Down. Was it one or two over? That was two over. That's where I screwed up. So is this over, zig to the end. Nope, other way. Zig to the corner. Two over, and then round. Okay. Just have to start here. That one's simple enough. All the way up, all the way back down, go to the corner, and then one little break up there. So all the way down, all the way back up, over to the corner, one break. Let's see here. That's not going to work. Start from over here. It's not going to work. That'll work though. War drum, necrodancer. All right. So go to the corner, go to the other corner, and then we do an increasing snake to the end, starting with 2, then 3, and it hits the end. We start the long corner of the exit. The long corner of the exit will be right here. And then going away from the exit. Corner, corner. I forgot after corner. Oh yeah, increasing snake. Corner, corner. 2, 3. 2, 3, end. Okay. Alright. There's 1 laser active. 1 out of 7, I think we need. Let's see. What did I miss here? Environmental set and upper entry panel. Oh, environmental set. Yeah, I guess I should also be on the lookout for Easter eggs. See, I get focused on the puzzles. I don't really think about just poking around for the random eggs and stuff. Like that. That's what we're looking for. Two more in the Cemetery Island. Okay. So yeah, there are a lot of eggs, but for the easy mode, only 42 actually count toward actual logic. The rest are just filler that we don't care about. So I could be searching for more. It kind of looks like an egg. But I don't think it is. It's too far away. I don't know a way to get over there. Nearby and a bit below you. Well, the only below me is the water. So I guess the boat would have to go through and around and pick that up. That's kind of annoying. Really further confirms my not really caring about the eggs. But we'll see. Yeah, so here's the environmental puzzles. Still part of Cemetery Island, yeah. Alright, I think it starts over on this side. Yeah, here we go. There to exit. There. Nope. No, that's right, it goes all the way down. Goes over, let's do a quick check for eggs. Hey, there's one. Right a bit above you. Okay. So maybe that other one is council and then counts for like a boat. Maybe a boat is its own region. This one was always kind of annoying, but I think it was 1, 0, 3, 1. Yep. 0. Three. And this one I think was 3, 1. 3 or 2. Yeah, I think that's the setup there. 3, 0, 1. Boys. Also tedious. Now, I guess it is. Zero, zero, one. Yeah, screw it. This one we'll go ahead and skip. Let's see, how do we use it? TDs. Ah, skipped. Screw that one. All right. Here, what else we got? It is the environmental set. Oh, I have to actually skip. Okay, cool. All right, so that is the environmental set and upper entry panel. This guy. Yeah, for this we need actual power over here. But do we have that power without getting in this area? No. I guess maybe we can take the boat around. Let me see if I disable the boat. Will it say we have access? Yeah, we still do. Other way in there. Can't get on top. Or actually, we can. Yeah. Okay. Get inside, though. Think so. But do technically might have access from up here. Is that the power or is that the boat? Say it's the boat. That brings the boat. This powers this gate. Powers that cable. It's that thing there. Goes over, it goes through. Okay, so it does go to this thing here. It says we have access. Let's see what happens when we do these. See what we can from here. It's kind of far to see. You can even see the starting point on that one. That was in the center. And go up and through. There we go. this big honking one. All right, let me click on the starting point, please. All right, maybe we'll just start over here. There we go. Kind of see. Otherwise, I'm just kind of bumping into things to see what lets us move. Run our way up to the exit. It's there. And there we go. All right. So that turned on. That. Yeah, the discarded panels are also not part of the shuffled pool at the moment. Again, something we might change later, depending on how we feel. So that powered these. Let's see, where's the exit? Right there. Still do wonder if this is intended, because I know there's a thing called like enable like snipes. This feels like a snipe, but could be wrong. Going. Doesn't feel like there's that many options. There we go. Iron ball, something on that. These guys over here. Basically, all I'm doing is just kind of focusing on one. If the other one hits a wall, then I'll just kind of adjust. And then this one. Alright, that one was previously collected. But that did power the outside. What we were looking for. Yeah, we did collect that area. So that area we just did is considered out of logic, but we had to do it to power this, so I'm confused on that logic. But oh well. So if we do this properly. Okay. Oh, yeah, here we go. Nope. That's not what I was looking for. All right, so we did snipe that other one. Whoops. This was previously collected. So I guess this was lower entry panel because this is the one we didn't have access to. Oh, upper entry panel is this one, which we did have powered from this section. All right, all right. Well, we did that area over there out of logic, but that's fine. That's fine. We're learning how all this works. All right, did that one. And that gave us our colored squares. All right, nice. So that means we have access to a few things. Where are we at? We have access to this area, the orchard. Hey, egg. The tutorial outside area. Hopefully we just happen to randomly run across those eggs and it's not something that we're going to have to actually spend a lot of time on. All right, so this gate is open because we gained access to it, but we still need to power it. Which was through here. So we need to do this puzzle, which was that one. So I might turn off puzzles that cannot be randomized. Because like these, I don't think are randomizable just by the way it works. Because it requires the 3D model and all that stuff. So I don't think any of these are actually changed. Oops, I went down the wrong one. Because eventually you get to the point where you can just memorize these and that's less interesting. Of course, you know, I'm not at that point yet, but do it enough times you will. Let's see, how did this one go? I think it was like this. So number 2 all the way to the right. This one was previously collected, but it did power this area. In this area we still need to do. Last right. The hidden one, which was right here. And that didn't power this, or no, that would open this gate. So since the gate is locked by Archipelago, there's no actual power going to it. All right, so we got this area. Send jewel knuckles, Symphony of the Night. Let's see, there's a couple things in the main town that we can do. So missing those mechanics, missing those. Technically have that one because shadows can't be, shadows and obstructions can't be shuffled. there's still parts of the randomization pool. Hey, this is where those environmental puzzles would be if I had to do them, but I don't. Those, we don't have those. And yeah, this is another one that can't be shuffled. Where was it? It was rewrite. Right, 2 left, 1 left. It's 3 right, 1 left, 2 left. Over to here. That. Hey, a puzzle skip. Okay, but we don't have these areas unlocked. So like this drop-in is a key in order to unlock it. So that's everything we can do here. We have some amaze that we can do. Here. Yeah, let's go over to here. We should be able to do this pretty quickly. Yeah, because we have the key to unlock this area. This bunny, power wash. So then open up this. Do these real quick. This one was this. So here. Oh, that's right. Because some of those branches are broken. Disable my power. Rude. So yeah, these are more stuff that I'm probably not going to shuffle in the future because they just don't change. There's one more broken branch, but maybe not. That might be the next one. What did I miss? I say that as I screw them up. It's like, nah, they're not that big a deal. Oh, it's that one there. That one kind of blends in. There we go. And this one. Just a zigzag. Starting to the right. Is it 2 or 1? It's 2 each time. Steel helmet, zipping a 9. Yeah, that's cute. Because the Archipelago unlock this, it still needs to keep the panel there for you to be able to see to unlock it. Let's see, which one was this? Don't have access to. Oh yeah, because we don't have colored squares. We don't have the red and or black and white square. There being something for this one. What was it? I think it was the shadow. Could have been that one we need to do. Yeah, monastery shortcut to river. It's right here. I think it was shadow based. Too long, I forgot. Hey, that's probably another environmental puzzle. Seeing a bunch of ones that I completely missed on our vanilla playthrough. I think the gate. Hey, Easter egg. And anything to do with it. Yeah, I don't remember that one. I'm not going to worry too much about it. Maybe I'll go through my VODs later to figure out what that was. I don't think the randomizer's screwing with it any, but I could be wrong. Alright. This one had to do with the branches. Find the right angle. Right there. This one, same thing. Branches are blocking it. But, well, the branches are blocking it, the leaves are blocking it, so I think we need to step aside, I think. We need to go that way. Nope, that was it. Which one was this? Two, three, and then around. 2, 3. New. Now it's 2, 2. How did I forget these? It was... Now that's where I need to start it. Feels like this would be it. Maybe there's no surround. Maybe it's just up and over. No. What was this? Yeah, it's great. We have skips. Aha. Come back to those later. These ones I do specifically remember that you need to line up the shadow and then follow it. So it goes over, down, and across. So 2, 2, loop, loop, straight across. 2, 2, loop. Yeah, that wasn't it. I screwed it up somewhere. 2, 2, wall. Oh yeah, I missed this loop. 2, over, over. There we go. This guy is the same, but that little broken branch is a piece that we need. This is not starting in. Oh, I was just looking at it at a different angle. There we go. Okay, look at it from further away. Yeah, there we go. There it is. All right, so 1 over here. 1, 2, zig, zig, zig to here. All right, so 2, 2. Stick to the wall. 2. Stick to the finish. 2, 2. Loop to the wall. 2. So 2, 2. Loop to the wall. 2, and then zig down to the finish. There we go. Previously selected, but that does give us the laser. Hey, Wind's Raccoon to Wind Waker. Nice. Let's see here. Alright. About an hour so far. Not too bad. Let's have a few. The jungle area has a little bit. Let's head over to this and we'll go around. Still got to figure out what I was doing with that one. That's my speed boost. Just need to be on the lookout for eggs. We don't have colors yet, so we can't do that. We don't have sound dots. so we probably can't do these. Oh, we have sound, but not sound dots. Yeah, this is... Oops. Well, I like these puzzles. They're gonna be the same every time, so probably don't need to shuffle these in. Draw 3, same in the night. That an egg? I didn't see an egg. Were there any eggs that I missed? Didn't see any eggs. Missing that panel. That powered up this section out here, which we still do have more we can do. That. Come on. Medium. This one. Top of each other. Which one is the long one at the end? Nope. Changing pitch too much. All right. We still have 10 puzzle skips. We'll just skip this one. No, it's just sounding too weird. It's over to there. This section. Maybe. This goes over to that. We still have access to here. Pop-up wall control. Shortcut to river panel. Okay, yeah. Now the wall control is on the other side. This didn't go anywhere. Think to go around. Remember where everything was here? There we go. Hush, hush. Yeah, this is what I was trying to get to. Right. That should have powered up. Yeah, this panel. Let's see here. To river panel. Oh. I think I know what that is. I think it's that actual door. It's weird having to still control, do the thing, the panel for the door, even though it's, you know, open. I think it should be like something around here. No, maybe not. Yeah, there it is. Door's already open, so you don't even think about that being a thing. And that's our quarry stonework doors. All right, so that's everything we can do here. A couple things in the caves, but let's not worry too much about that yet. Except we could just get all our lasers, then we're good to go. Oh, all right, well, we're going through the cave. We don't have that because we don't have colored dots. All right, here we go. On top of the mountain that we can do yet. We don't have... No, yeah, we do have some things here. And I have it set up that bridges can come to you if needed. Kind of like that. Just so we don't get locked out. Although, this one goes over, it won't turn back, so we can't actually cross without having this. So, in order to get over here, do I need a boat in? I think that's what I did last time. There should be an entrance over there. What's around here? This feels like a good egg slot. No. Okay. Alright, let's go. We don't have colors yet. stay down. Actually, we have a teleport. Teleport is probably actually be the fastest thing to go here. No, outside keep, yes. Because I could do keep, but I actually want to do this area first. This is where I was trying to get to. All right. So shapes. Yes. Did that. 4, 3. That. Let's see here. Do this. Is the 4 cross has to be up top because otherwise we can't do anything else. Yeah, I see it. This little guy. Vanity to Wind Waker. Right. I need to get this door. Gotta remember to get the doors. Zargon. Okay. Here. Got 3 in the block. Those. Got shape. What's that shape? Can do, because the clump has to be up here, otherwise we can't get this involved. Thing. This. No. Close though. Yeah, there it is. That gives that. The problem with cutting off this area is... Oh, yeah, no, that's it. Yeah, okay. So get those three. We go this. Yep. And then there's this giant cluster here. Two, two, two. Got to be over on this side somewhere. Because otherwise this connection here is being broken. There's no way to fill that. Two, two, one. So if we cut out this one, then that we would have to include these two, which can't be done because that would also include this one. So, in that case, do 1, 2, 2, this clump, and then add in these two. Kind of like that. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, plus 1, 2, yeah. So, do this clump of 4 plus 1. 1, 2, 3, and 1. Won't work because this will be automatically added in. We can do these 3, 1, and then this whole clump. That. So we need to go this way. We need to include this section here. It's probably these. It's 4 and 1. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. So it means I need this clump here. There's no way to cut that out though. Well, there might be actually. Yeah, if I go around this way. So then we got the 4 clump plus 1. 2 plus 3 on the side. Yeah, that's it. Silver rupee to Wind Waker. Okay. actually include that. I guess bridges aren't counted as part of it. All right, what do we have access to over here? We have a portal. That's nice. Okay, so we have these. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 2, 3. White. Yeah, here we go. Close, 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 close. There we go. All right, let's see here. So we need to include this cluster. 2, 3, 1, 2. 2, 3, 1, 2. So if we go around, that won't work because I'd have to cut here. This one needs to be included. So if we go 1, 2, the T has to be like here-ish. So actually, if we did this as the T, this is the T. 2, 3, 1, 2. Yeah, just this whole corner. Got the T. White. Actually. Do it like this. Here's our T. I'd have to cut out one more like this. So we got the T. We got the corner, and then we got the straight 2. Yep. All right. So we do clump of 1 here. You can do this one needs to be included. So it is this one. Plus 1 won't work because this one needs to be included and there's no way to get that in there. So we might have to isolate this one by itself and then combine the other 2. Maybe actually do something like this. This is the long corner. This is the short corner. That's close. I'd have to go up this way to get the brick. Corner, short corner. Do this chunk plus this. It's this. Yeah, that won't work because we need to include those two. So if you can have this be the long, it's like the only thing that would work here is if this is the short piece. So we do that. Then over here, do the L plus the brick. There we go. That does it. Wait. L. Oh, shit. I had that facing the wrong way. I think that's still the right plan. I think it just did the wrong one. So there's the L. This way. Yeah. All right. Do 5. And 1. Go this way. Yeah, we need to include that one though. So we do this as the L piece. We do 4 and 1. Then we do the singular to add that in. We do the 4 straight right there. So if we go do it this way. No, can't do that. Two, three, 4. So here's the 4 straight. Here's the diagonal-ish piece, the weird W. Then 4 and 1. +1. Go. Hey, Leapstone, it's heavy of the night. I haven't won that for a while. Alright, these guys. Alright, so it's got to be these and this. 2, 3, 1. This one, and this one. So we need to cut out those two. This one, it has to be 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1, and 1. But then for this to work, it needs to be this one, this one, this one, and this one. So it means we're cutting out these two, this one, and this one. So those two, this corner, and this piece. Here, nope. Where screwed that one up at? Oh, it needs to go 3 up, that's why. Cut out this one. And then cut out this one. It has to go there, there, yeah. Oh boy. So this one must be at least 1, 2, 3, 4. So these two cannot be on the top because there's no room for a double in between these. So it means these ones have to be in the center. So it means this 4 row, it means this one's completely taken. So this row means the top row has to be either these two or these two, because it can't be center to match this one. Yeah. Can't be in the center, because then they'll overlap with this one. So it has to be off to the side. Can't. This is the 4th column. It means it can't be over here because that means that this one overlaps. Okay, so it means it's 1, 2, all 4, 2, overlapping? No, because that is going to be on the 3rd space. All right, so we have 4, 8, 12 out of 16. So we need to cut out 4 of them. 2 are going to be here. 1's going to be here. And I think 1's going to be here. So I think we cut out these 2 and then those 2. No. See here. Yeah, because this whole 4 center section is going to be filled. in this row from 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 in this row from 1, 2, 3, 4. So that means there's going to be 2 cut out at the bottom. That means this one is going to be 1, 2, 3. We need this one. This one is going to be 1, 2. So we need to cut out this one and this one. So this one, and those 2. There we go. All right, so the 4 vertical has to be here. Otherwise, nothing else will really fit. I guess it could be here. Well, no, we need this one as part of our thing. So yeah, 4 vertical, it has to be here. So this is at least what we are working with. And the L has to be up there in the top left corner. But then we're adding in this one, all of these. No, not quite. Because for the top here, we got this plus this one here. That means we need to add in this one, and this one. So in order to do that, we're doing this. We got the L, cutting this one out. Yeah, like that. Cool. Harp to Necrodancer. All right. So we don't have access to this. Can't turn this. What does it say we have access to? Swamp Laser. So we do have access to the Swamp Laser, which... Here's the Swamp Laser. Right there. Yeah, it's over there. So... I think we take the back way. Yeah, there's that back gate. Now we can get into there. Oops. I always forget you need to actually do that other symbol. Still gotta be on the lookout for Easter eggs. Yeah, I think I'm feeling like I'm gonna turn that off. It might be okay for like normal like asyncs or something, but for like a stream, if I'm just sitting here poking, it's like, all right, where am I looking for? Where's the thing? Probably not great. Hey, Catbox, how's it going? Hey, speaking of Easter egg. Okay. Sure, we'll go with that. No, we just walk up to the laser. Hey, Fennel. Good to see you here as well. Yeah, no, we just go turn on the laser. We don't actually have to do anything in the swamp. Hey, power wash level. Nice. Hey, serial designation. How's it going? All right, so we're done for now for the swamp area. We have a little bit in the maze that we can hit. A couple things down in the caves. All right, can do, F. All right. We should be able to plow through these. These are the ones we'll probably not shuffle in just because, like I said, they're the same every single time. Yeah, finally found it. It was on our Chrono Trigger. We golded it earlier today, so it's pretty good. These puzzles, like these ones, I just never change anytime. I'll probably not shuffle these in because you can just kind of memorize these over time. Let's see if we can actually remember this one. I think it was over here to the wall. Around. Over to the wall. Yep. Oh yeah, and some of these were just even previously collected. So let's see. This one. It was, I think, over this way. Yeah, I always have to collect on for my games. Otherwise, these would just take way too long. And I don't really, for a solo multi-world, I don't really care about hitting a bunch of locations that give absolutely nothing. All right, so I need to go up to the wall. All right, that's not the proper way. Which way was it? This one's tricky because the door's already open. I can't look at it as I'm doing it. Yeah, but I like to get through my multi-worlds quickly. Let's see, which way was this? Because if we went straight, we immediately hit that wall. Yeah. We had to go to the right, which means we have to go all the way over. Up, and I think I remember going over. Over. Up. I think that's what it was. I think it was. Yep, gotta get a little closer. It was this way. Yep. Falcon, something tonight. Yeah, it's a good little game. If you haven't played it vanilla, I would definitely recommend doing so. Man, why ending is 47 hours. I need to get that back to actually finish Lingo 1 at some day. I think I made it to the second world, and when they started combining all the rules, I was like, oh, okay. That's a little more tricky. Left. Round to loop around. Or left, loop around, loop around. Claymore, Symphony at Night. This one. Let's follow the grass. Yeah. I did a tiny bit of Lingo 1 randomizer, but I didn't get too far. The rest of the multi-world kind of collapsed before I managed to finish it. So this was forward, right. Around the corner. Around that thing. Right, loop around the corner, loop around that thing. Okay. Hey, Warnagor, how's it going? All right, we got all those. able to do this puzzle up here. Let's see if I can actually remember it or not. How did I get up there? Dev said not happening. Nice. Yeah, if it's adding that much, it's kind of a lot. All right, this one is always kind of tricky because I remember it was over this way to the wall around. To here. This way, over. Around this. Nope, that's right. We need to finish down at the bottom. So in order to do that, where was the entrance? Here. Yeah, go this way, over, down, over, around. This one, over, down, over. But this won't let me finish that one. For exactly how I did this. Need to start one side and then go in a loop so we can finish on the other side. That's right. So we do this. Correctly. That way. Loop around. Yeah. This one takes too long. I'm just going to use puzzle skip on this one. That's what they're there for. All for a speed boost. I could sort of remember, I know it's out that way through there and all through that. But whatever. Spend 20 minutes on it at the moment. Strategically use speed boosts. Oh yeah, and I gotta keep an eye for Easter eggs. I think I'm gonna disable the Easter eggs because I don't care much for them. I like doing the puzzles, not the poking around in all the corners for things. Let's see, what else do we have? We can do one panel here. Yep, I think it was this thing. Yep, that one's already been collected. Is it this one? This one's also already been collected, but I think we need to do all of them for the laser. That's the case. It says, no, that's disabled. Which one does it say we have access to? Virtual plates 4. Oh, I guess shortcut to shady trees. This is puzzle pressure plates 1. Shortcut there. Don't remember. Yeah, it's understandable. What little I saw of level 2 was weird. The shortcut was like right over there. I think we can access it from the other side. We have these areas open. Don't worry about doing that yet, because we don't have access to the other mechanics anyway. All right, we do have access to this, so I guess we could just do it real quick since it's open. Let's see. This way. All right, got that laser. So we have 5 lasers active at the moment. Goal is 7, so find a couple more mechanics. We would be good. Speaking of more mechanics, there's our black and white squares. So let's take a look, see what other lasers does that give us access to. Not the quarry laser. Gives us access to color bunker now. Let's take a look at the tracker actually real quick so I can show you guys. This is what we have access to. That gave us access to color bunker. Well, maybe we had colored squares previously that did. But that gives us our 6th laser over there. We're doing laser short, so we need 7. So if somewhere we can get 1 extra laser, but I don't think so. I think they're all locked at the moment. So we would need either desert, because we have 6, there are 11 total, so it means there's 5 we don't have. So that'd be 1 in town, 2 in desert, 3 in quarry. Or I don't know if that one counts as 1 or not. This one always confused me. It's like I don't know if you just need to do 1 half or you had to do both half because there's like only 1 laser there. Treehouse and swamp we got. Jungle is the other one. So we need 5 more. So that'd be 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I guess that would count as another one. Oh yeah, maybe I didn't count the core. 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, jungle. It's 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. Okay, so I guess this one, you only had to do one of them to activate the laser. I did both in my vanilla playthrough, but maybe only 1/2 was required for the laser to be active. So we need one more mechanic somewhere in order to goal out, wherever that is. Here, let's go ahead and just do this pressure plate real quick. So, where's our starting point? Here. This one is a reflection based. So we need to go cut out these center 4. So we need to go 1 right, 2 up, 1 right, 2 up, and then 2 down, and to the center. So 1 right, 2 up, 1 right, 2 down, over to the exit. Nope, that wasn't it. I forgot that the reflection was going to cut it out. Shit. So then, in that case, I think what we needed to do was this chunk. So we need to go over, up. Can't. No, we can't collide there. So, yeah. Did we do this? We can collide there. I don't think we can, though. Well, let's try it just for amusement's sake. So we go over. Do that. I don't think it would like that. And I screwed it up anyway. Yeah, that one over there is screwing with my head for some reason. So if we go over, can't go all the way across because that will collide. Go over there. Or it has to be on the edge because otherwise, well, no, I guess if we do stack them on top of each other, I can go in here. How do I go about doing that? Actually, if I go up and down, over and around. Yep, that's it. That isolates these sides and then the go over, up, around, and then over. Yeah. That gives a single vertical on both sides, plus isolates the two squares in the center. Duh. Okay. Hit it. All for a turquoise. Alright. So none of these gates are open because we don't have that key yet. Do have shadow stuff. There's no laser over here. Don't. What do we have in the quarry? We have a little bit. Let's knock these out real quick. These ones should be pretty easy. Maybe we can find our last mechanic. Yeah, that is the only real thing about the shuffleable or on randomizable puzzles, is because they're just going to be the same every single time. Nope, that wasn't it. What's that? Was it here? Yeah, I think it was this. Nope. Damn it. Which branch? And I'll also tend to go through these unshuffleable ones a lot faster. There we go. Well, it's nice to get some really quick checks out of the way. It also just kind of feels like you're going through the motions. Hey, SB, welcome back. Let's see, which way are we going with this? Oh yeah, this one was cheeky. It's just that. Doing all right. Doing some randomizer. It's witness today. Where was this going? I think this was going over down this way. Yep. Yeah, he popped in where we were doing some power wash last time. All right, this way. Yep. Right, this one wants us to follow the shadows. There's grass to power wash. Let's see. Yeah, this one. Down, over, up, through. Nice. Find some pretty good ones out there. Yeah, what am I saying? All SSBs, we're all good. Where did this go? this way to this one. Nope, we already did that one. I think that was the one that went to the power of the gate. Yep. The laser gate that we already got. Let me double check. You usually see the wire coming out of there. It is not powered up. So I have missed one somewhere. Maybe it's just not going to power up due to the randomizer. No, it's actually going over here. Oh yeah, it went over to these. Okay, that's right, that's right. So this goes over to here. Up, over, and down. Really? I guess I could see that. So down, over, up, out. This particular one. Over, up. This one was always weird. The exit right there. Yeah. Wants us to go to here. Down, over, up, over, up. That's definitely not it. Down here. Down, over, down. Somebody in Russian? Yeah, I guess I could see that. This way. Up to... No, this is the one we need. Left, up, left, up, right. Yeah, there's a shadow there. It needs to go this way. Yeah, that won't work because it keeps going left. Yeah. To the exit. No. Right, down, right, or left. Left, right, left. Yeah, I think I went too far. Oh, why am I missing that? Because I start here, we shift it over to start here. So I'm going to go right one, down, left, up, left, up, right, here, right, up, right. Oh, I'm not getting that loop there, I think. I think I need to go one over as well. If everything is over 2, there we go. This one. All the way to here. Then go back left. So we're going that. 3. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Left. Down. I think this is actually down 2. Left 1, down 2, right, up, right, up, exit. Yep. All right. Up, down, corner, up. So we're going to there. And back left. Zig to the exit. It's peaceful, but it also makes you think a whole lot. Because it's like, there's so much to do. You gotta learn what each little mechanic means and all that. Hey, egg. All right, this one. Left, up, down, right. See. Down, 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 over, loop. There we go. Yeah, so that's something they added to the Archipelago randomizer specifically. It's just something extra to do to poke around and add more checks to the game. I don't know how I feel about them because, like I said before, I am here to do the puzzles, not to be all like, all right, is there something in this corner? Is there something over here? But we'll see. I've been on the lowest difficulty because there are, yeah, it's not going to say here, but there's like 150 eggs in the game. And for the easiest difficulty, you need like 40 or so. So I think they're neat, but I don't know if I'm going to keep them as part of the randomizer or not. We'll see. All right. So up, over, down. Up. Right. Yeah, this one's always weird. I got to remember exactly which path we use. So I think it's these two. So we go up, over, down. over. Yeah, I feel like that. It's, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know how I feel about it. Is it 2 up? I think it's only 1 up. But it could be 2 up. Down, over, down. Go up. So it looks like the first bit is up, over, down like that. Then all the rest go down. Well, no. They go straight across. And up, over. Straight across. It's this. No. So this is the first bit. Go straight, up, over. Has to go 2 over. Otherwise, it would not work there. Guess it could be this to this to this. No, that won't work. Yeah, the shifting of the depth of those always throws me off. That over, straight through, over, up, up. Then it doesn't work right. This doesn't work right either. Something like this. Oh, that's right. I always forget there's another one way down there at the bottom. When you're looking at this, it's easy just to see those 3. Okay, that makes more sense. Zig. This is the one that's not being used. Yeah. So go over to the wall, up, back to there we go. Oh, and all because this location was previously collected. Damn it. Didn't even, well, yeah, didn't even need to do that because the door's already open. All right, that's fine. Let's see, what else do we got? Shadows near. Well, it makes no difference. It's like, all right, it's either collected or I just did something for a game that's already been completed. So it's literally the same thing either way. But I actually get to look at the tracker and see what's been collected, so I don't have to worry about it. This one, I just didn't actually look at that. Feels the exact same to just be like, yeah, that was for Chrono Trigger, which, already gold. I think I already did that. Yep. What am I missing? Shadows Southern Set. Shadows Near. What does Shadows Near mean? Yeah, guess it's... No, we did these. Or, no. Yeah, we did this one. Power came... Where's wire coming from? Maybe we didn't do this one. Like it's this way. Okay, yeah, we did that. What did that... Power. Sometimes it's really difficult following these wires. Oh yeah, these. Okay. This goes over there. Yeah, I guess it could be like a thing. It's like, oh, that's where that item was. I could see that being a thing. It's like, all right, if I did this route instead, maybe it would be a little bit different. This again. I think this one we were able to just do that. Yep. Hey, for a speed boost. All right. All right. Hello, everybody. Return to Futureberg. I decided to try to do this stream in basically one sitting to try to get all the way through The Witness. But yeah, it took a little longer than I was thinking. So we're going to go ahead and split this video into two, and next time we'll be back with the second half. So till then, remember, always pet the cat, and I will catch you all later.